Hello, my name is Steve Mayne, and I am a Renaissance gamer. I play a little bit of everything, and everything I play with a little bit of skill. And tonight, I'm going to play the Hearthstone arena. So, I have decided I'm going to try a small experiment, because I've often wondered how it will work. But the first thing we're going to do is choose my class here. I like Hunter. Plus, I've got 2 quests right now to do Hunter victories, so I think I'm going to grab Hunter. And this brings me right off the first bat. With my first choice of cards is my little experiment tonight. Is I am going to always choose the Murlock card. If one of the 3 cards is a Murlock, I'm going to choose the Murlock because I want to see if it's possible to go in and just build a Murlock deck in Arena. And I realize that it may not work simply because, it's random. This may be the only Murlock I get all night. In this case, the 3-cost 2/2 Cold-like Oracle, who, when he's played, each player draws 2 cards. But that's who I'm picking. I'm going to see what happens if I try and build a Murlock deck. Other than that, it's going to be a standard Hunter deck with the best cards I can come up with. And what do we got so far? Well, we've got a 4-cost 4/3 Houndmaster, who gives a friendly beast 2/2 and taunt. Multi-Shot, which is a 4-cost, deal 3 damage to 2 random enemy minions. And a 5-cost 5/5 Stealthing Stranglethorn Tiger. I do like the Tiger, but I think Multi-Shot is what I'm going to start with here. That's a really useful spell, and I like it here. So we got Multi-Shot again. Got the Timberwolf, which gives my other beasts a +1 attack, and the Chillwind Yeti, which is a 4-cost 4/5. And I think let's grab a second Multi-Shot. Okay, Murlock Raider. Doesn't matter what else is up here. We got a Murlock. All right. So the absence of Murlocs, we have a 5-cost Silverhand Knight. He's a 4/4 and summons a 2/2 Squire. The 6-cost Lord of the Arena, which is a 6/5 with taunt, and the 2-point Explosive Trap, which is a secret that when your heroes attack, deal 2 damage to all enemies. I like taunt. I do like taunt. The additional minion off of the Silverhand Knight is really good. This is one of my favorite out of arena cards. And Explosive Trap can be really useful. If somebody attacks me, it deals 2 damage to every creature and the opposing hero. So, it's really early still. I think we're going to have plenty of time to get creatures. I'm going to grab the Explosive Trap. I just think they work really well here. Well, I could grab a 3rd Multi-Shot. I have 2 already, and I think that's enough. I'm going to focus on some creatures for a while. We got a 5-cut. We've got the Stranglethorn Tiger back again, and the Amani Berserker, who's a 2-cost 2/3. But when he takes damage, he gets +3 attack and goes all the way up to 5. He's a bit of a bullet magnet, and he's kind of easy to kill with the 3 health. He's really great if you've got something like the Priest or the Paladin that can buff that up. Hunters, not so much. Hunters do have a lot of stuff that synergizes with beasts, so I think I'm going to grab the Tiger here. Okay, and we have another Murloc. We have a Murloc Tidecaller, so doesn't matter what else is up there. We're going to grab the Murloc Tidecaller and see what happens. Let's see, we've got a Elven Archer, 1/1/1, that does 1 damage when it comes into play. The Spiteful Smith, that gives my weapon a bonus when it's taking damage, but I thus far don't have a weapon. Hunters have access to some bows, but I haven't got one of those yet. And the Acolyte of Pain, whenever the Acolyte of Pain takes damage, I get to draw a card, which is nice card draw. He's a 1/3. The 1 is a little bit limiting, but every time he takes a point of damage, I get to draw a card. I will usually get at least 1 point of damage out of him. I'll at least get 1 card. My opponent will usually have to do something to get rid of him, and if I get to pick and choose what he attacks, that can actually be huge. The Elven Archer with the Battle Cry, deal 1 damage to anything, can be useful for getting rid of Divine Shields, setting off my own minions with Enrage, or shooting my own Acolyte of Pain for a card. It's the only card draw here. I think I'm going to grab the Acolyte of Pain. I think card draw is very important here. And for our next choice, we have a Murlock. So that's actually disturbing, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 Murlocs so far out of 9 cards. It's actually working out slightly more effectively than I thought it might. So let's see, we got a rare card drop here. We got the Eaglehorn Bow. It's a 3/2. Whenever a secret is revealed, the durability goes up. I can use it one more time. The 2-cost Mana Addict. Whenever she casts a spell, I get a +2 attack. Do I have a lot of spells? You know, actually, I've got 3 spells. That might go up. The Sun Fury Protector, when she's dropped everything adjacent, the 2 creatures on either side of her get taunt. I only have 1 secret. If I had more secrets, I might grab the bow. I think I'm going to grab the Sun Fury Protector. Throw some more taunt in my deck here. And again, nothing matters. I have a Murlock. So we're going to grab the Murlock there. This is the case the 2-cost Tidehunter, who summons a 1/1 Murloc Scout when he's put into play. So let's see what we got here. We got Thrallmar Farseer as a 3-cost Wind Fury for 2/3. Tauren Warrior is a 3-cost for 2/3, but he with taunt, and he has Enrage. When he takes damage, his attack goes up to 5. And of course, the Armani Berserker. These are essentially the same card, with the exception of the Tauren Warrior costs 1 more and has taunt. And I like taunt, so I'm going to grab the Tauren Warrior here. And we have another rare drop, which includes yet another Murloc. This is becoming frighteningly effective. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 Murlocs. Almost half of my cards are Murlocs at this point. I honestly didn't expect that. This is going to be really interesting to see how this works. So let's see, I could take another multi-shot. Oasis Snapjaw, which is a 2/7 for 4. A Silvermoon Guardian, which is a 4-cost 3/3 with Divine Shield. The 2/7 I'm leery of, because the 7-cost is great. He stays around for a while, but my opponent can just basically ignore him. He's great if I can throw taunt on him, or any one of a number of other things, but I think in this instance I'm going to grab the Silvermoon Guardian. The Divine Shield could be really useful. So let's see what we've got here. We've got another secret. We've got Snipe. When your opponent plays a minion, deal 4 damage to it. Kill Command, which is a direct removal, deal 3 damage. If I have a beast, deal 5. And the Nightblade, who's a 5-cost 4/4 that deals 3 damage to my opponent when put in play. I think I'm going to take the Kill Command. It's removal, and I get to pick who I'm taking out with it, and that's always nice. So let's see, we've got a 1-cost 0/4 Taunter. Got multi-shot and the Cult Master again. Or no, I haven't had the Cult Master yet here. I had the Acolyte of Pain. The Cult Master is whenever one of my other minions dies, I get to draw a card. And if I can throw something up in front of him that's got taunt, he can be really useful. His 2 health means he usually just gets killed. He becomes pretty much a bullet magnet. Let's see, let's check out what I got now. My arc is interesting. I think I'm going to grab... I think it's between the taunt and the Cult Master. I think I'm going to grab the taunt. I got a lot of low-end Murlocs. Let's see if I can't throw something in front of them there. So let's see, we got the River Crocolisk. It's a 2-cost 2/3, which has been very useful to me in the past with a Hunter deck and Kill Command and 1 or 2 other things hunters have access to. He can be really useful. The Novice Engineer is a 1/2 battle cry minion where I get to draw a card. And the 1-cost Goldshire Footman, who taunts, he only has 2 health, but he does 1 point of damage. Where the Shield Bearer has 4 health but does no damage. I think I'm going to grab one of the 2-costers. I'm going to grab the Engineer, because I can get a card out of that and have somebody I can throw in the way. So let's see. South Sea Deckhand is a 2/1 pirate who has charge if I have a weapon. I did not take the bow earlier, so I'm not going to take him. the 6 cost 6/7 Boulder Fist Ogre, and the Thrallmar Farseer, who's a 2/3 Wind Fury. I think I'm going to take the Ogre. I don't have any. I mean, I've got the Tiger, and that's about it. I'm going to need some heavy damage here, some heavy hitters near the back end. I'm going to take him, and we have another Murlock. So we're going to be grabbing the Murlock and ignore everything else. And let's see, so we've got a Blood Knight. When he comes into play, all minions lose Divine Shield, and he gets +3/+3 for every Divine Shield lost. Do I have anybody with a Divine Shield? I know there was somebody who was an option for it. No, I don't think I took the guy with the Divine Shield, apparently. So I won't be able to do it, but, oh, no, I did. I did take the Silver Moon Guardian. So him and the Silver Moon Guardian would be a nice combo. Or if my opponent has a lot of Divine Shield, he can be really useful there. The Molten Giant, for each damage I've taken, he costs 1 less. He's normally 20, but he's an 8/8. If I'm getting really beat up, he's a great save me play. And I have the 2-cost Snake Trap, which gives me 3 1/1 snakes when something attacks one of my minions. I think I'm going to take the Snake Trap. I think that can be really useful here. And we have another Murlock. And let's see. We got a Hunter's Mark, change a minion's health to 1. And it's a permanent 0. I drop whatever it is, I drop it to 1. The Razorfin Hunter, 2/3, summons a 1/1 boar. And the Ironforge Rifleman is a 2/2 that does 1 point of damage. I think I'm going to grab the Hunter. I seem to be building a rather substantial swarm deck here. So anything that summons another creature looks like it'll fit in just nicely. There's a Spiteful Smith again. I still don't have a weapon. I only had access to the one, and I opted not to get it, so he's out. The Dalaran Mage does 1 point extra damage on all my spells, which is the multi-shots, the kill command, the explosive trap. That's pretty much it. I don't have a lot of stuff that he boosts. I think I'm going to end up grabbing the 4-cost 4/3 Spellbreaker, who silences a minion. Silence is huge in this game, and I think I'm going to grab that. And we have another Murlock. So let's see, how many Murlocs have I got? Is this like 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 Murlocs. Wow, a third of my deck is now Murlocs. That is so fascinating. I am really kind of surprised at how that kind of worked out there. Let's look at what we got here. We got the Acolyte of Pain back. We got the Lord of the Arena. We've got the Starving Buzzard. Whenever I summon a beast, I get to draw a card. I don't think I actually have a lot of beasts in this deck. This is 3. The Razorfin Hunter will summon 1. And the Tiger, I think the Buzzard's out here. And I think I'm going to take the Lord of the Arena to give me another taunt, and a fairly hefty one. Let's see, we've got Tracking. I can look at the top 3 cards in my deck, draw 1, and discard the others. The Acidic Swamp Ooze, which can destroy my opponent's weapon. This can be really useful against warriors, paladins, and some other hunters who have a large choice of weaponry. And I got another Kill Command. I think I'm going to take the Swamp Ooze just to use it to get rid of weapons. So we've got Snipe again, and a Fairy Dragon, which is a 3/2 that can't be targeted by spells or hero powers, and a Taunt in the form of the Booty Bay Bodyguard. And this is actually one of my favorite Taunt cards, so I'm going to grab him. He's a 5/4, and the Taunt is just really, really nice. It's a nice addition for his cost. So let's see what we've got here. We've got another Taunt in the Silverback Patriarch. He's a 1/4, so he's a little harder to get rid of, and he does a point of damage. We've got the Stormwind Knight, who's a 2/5 charger. And the Harvest Golem, who is a 2/3, but when he dies, he summons a 2/1, which could be really useful. But I like the Silverback Patriarch. How much Taunt have I got? Let's check Taunt. There's 1. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. I've got 5 taunt. I think I'm going to grab the Patriarch and boost my taunt up here. Let's see, we've got the Wind Fury Harpy, who's a 6 cost 4/5 that can attack twice. Multi-shots back again. And the Venture Co Mercenary, who is a 7/6 for 5, which is really cheap. But every other minion I have costs 3 more after that. He can be useful. He hits really hard, and he sucks up space on my side of the field. And he's kind of a rough thing to get rid of. I think it's between him and the Harpy. The Harpy can hit twice, which is a potential for 8 points of damage, and I can split it between a couple different people. I think I'm going to take the Mercenary because he costs 1 less. Alright, let's see, we got another Taunt. 6 cost 4/5 Taunt with Divine Shield. The Azure Drake is a spell damage, battle cry, draw a card when it comes into play. Misdirection, when something attacks my character, it instead attacks another random character on the board, which can include my opponent, or any of my creatures, or any of their creatures. It can be really useful. So I think I'm going to take the Taunt. I need more Taunt. Oh, that was the last card. Well, that'll teach me to pay attention more in the future. So that is my deck. A surprising number of Murlocs for an experiment gone horribly interesting. And at least I think it's interesting, so let's see what happens. Let's run into our first match here and see how it goes.
Versus Anduin.
I'm playing Ryzar. He's a priest today, and my first hand is actually not bad. I've got, this is not a vicious. This is actually a pretty solid hand right off. I got a good first turn, second turn, third turn, fourth. Yeah, let's run with it. Let's see what happens. I mean, I realize my arc is pretty much a ski slope. I've got more 1s than anything else, and slowly fading down the line there. So, well, let's just run him out and end my turn. So let's see what my opponent does. Next round, I could make him a 2/2 with the coin, throw out the Cold Light Oracle. Interesting. I throw this out. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what happens here. I think this is a solid play. And everybody gets to draw cards. So, I'm going to hit there.
Thank you.
And do my turn.
Well played.
I don't actually have a You're Welcome hotkey. That would be actually nice sometimes. But me and my opponent both got 2 cards because of the Cold Light Oracle. He's at 7 cards now. So, he certainly has been given a veracity of options. So I've got 3 points. I could throw out another Cold Light Oracle, get some more cards. And my hero. You know what, actually, I'm going to throw out the Snake Trap. And into my So he can attack me, obviously, and do 3 points of damage. He can attack the Oracle, and he'll kill the Oracle, but I'll have 3/1/1 snakes I can counter with.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
Or he can do that. Let's see what he does here. Oh, he's just gonna go right for... Nope, he's gonna go for the Oracle. Alright. He's gonna give me some snakes.
Well played.
Thanks.
So, on my turn, I could... You know what, I think I'm going to do this. I think this is my best play here. Run a snake there. And then, just run him in.
Job done.
So, next round. What do I do next round? I could throw out the Tiger. I could throw out the Venture Co. Mercenary. I could throw out a Murlock and an Explosive Trap. Here's my opponent. My opponent's at 8 cards.
The
That's
light
interesting
protects
to me.
me.
He has a lot of options. I'm not excited about the fact that he has a lot of options. Can do that. That'll kill him, kill that. Okay, I think I'm gonna throw out an Explosive Trap. And fire an arrow. So if he attacks me, the Explosive Trap will kill both of his creatures and do 2 points to him. It'll also do 2 points to the Light Spawn. Ooh. Alright. Well, that'll definitely... I think my next action is pretty obvious. I'm playing the creature with silence. So we're going to play the Spellbreaker,
Your magic shall not
silence
save
the Light Spawn, turning it into a 0/5, and I'm going to shoot my opponent for 2 points of
Well
damage.
played.
Thanks.
Okay, so he has a 0/5 wall. He can, I
Is
don't
someone
know,
injured?
do a couple of different things to put it back in his hand. He could... Ooh, what's he gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna throw out the Senjin Shieldmaster, heal himself for 2. So, well, if I fire this off, let's see what happens. If I shoot this, I deal 3 points of damage. I might kill her. I might damage both of those. I think I gotta go with the Mercenary.
You gotta be kidding me!
And fire an arrow. So let's see. So on my next turn, depending on what he plays, I can attack the Shield Master with the Mercenary and the healer with my elf. And that'll deal with them.
For Najatar.
That doesn't get him a card. None of his minions were damaged. Alright, he's gonna get rid of him. tag me twice. So let's say I'll hit there. I think I pretty much have to do this. Ah, excellent. I can throw him out for 2. I think I'm gonna do that. Let's give him out there.
Job's done.
I'm fairly certain he's going to attempt to kill the mercenary. Which...
Is someone injured?
He'll probably get... Oh, nice. That'll get him a card. Heal there. Get him another card. Alrighty. Let's see what he's going to do about this. This is interesting to me. So... he's going to take that out. Well, now this is just fun. He gets a +1 attack. He gets a +1 attack. I'm gonna throw this out. Everybody's gonna get some more cards. Because why the hell? What? Yeah, they want to play the taunt.
Well played.
Punch her, get rid of her, and end my turn. Unfortunately, he's got like Holy Nova and a dozen other different things that can completely screw up my backfield here. But let's see what he does. Let's see what he ends up with. This is interesting. I will honestly state that I did not expect a Murlock deck to even be this viable as a deck, and I find it kind of interesting how bizarrely it's working.
Squire, attend me.
This may be like the one time in 100 that it'll actually work to go in and go, I'm gonna make a Murlock deck. Ooh, alright, Faceless Manipulator, nice. So we got a Sun Fury Protector here. I'm gonna have to run something. Well, I gotta get rid of him. So I think this guy's gonna be the one that does it. I'll still. I need to get rid of some other stuff. I think I'm gonna get rid of the 4/4. Get rid of the 2/2. Run in for damage. Drop 6. And
Shields up!
and then fire an arrow.
Job's done.
So now he's got to get through a couple taunters, one of which is far more annoying than the other, I will be honest with you. Alright.
You shall not pass.
Interesting. Let's see what he does here. Okay, he can heal her, heal himself. Alright, interesting. Well, I can throw this out. I'm going to throw out the Stealthing Tiger as well. Fire a shot. Hit Hall. And... actually,
I got this.
I'm just going to run through.
Job's done.
I'm looking at this and I don't see... I mean, I'm sure he's got something in his hand he can use, but both the creatures he has in play will have to, well, alright, he'll be able to sacrifice the Temple Enforcer to get rid of the Ogre. So, because it's 7/6 now because of the wolf. So he's going to put a copy of something from my deck onto the battlefield. Ooh! Oh, that's a good play for him. That was fantastic. Oh. So let's see what he's going to do now. Sadly, it doesn't look like he's got much choice here, except, yeah, he's going to have to do that. So, I'm going to do this.
The gates are open.
And then... See, fire 2 points in. I know he's healing him, but if I don't do it, he'll just go back up past 21, and I'd rather that not happen either. So let's see what I can do here. Well, I can run both of these
I got this.
at his taunt. And I'm going to take her out. And end my turn. Which leaves me in a slightly better position. He definitely has card advantage on me, but...
Not all.
Ooh, Prophet fell out. Ooh, double all the healing. Oh, nice. Oh, Prophet Villain's one of those really annoying legendaries. Let's see, double the damage and healing of your spells and hero power. So, yeah, that's going to be really great for him. And he's an 8. Ooh. So that now heals for... Let's see, let's throw
You
this
shall
out.
not pass.
And this out.
Shall not.
Fire an arrow. And
Farewell.
that in. So this has kind of become a really interesting race. He's going to be able to do that. Yeah, it's going to do 4 there.
For the doctor.
Okay, so that didn't affect the minion. Temple Enforcer, nice play. Ooh. So let's see what we got here. So...
Remember, kill for loss.
Job's done.
End my turn.
I got the best deals anywhere.
That was interesting. So let's see what else we got going. Oh, that was just unfortunate. Mind Blast, Prophet Villain out 10 damage. That was hard. Let's see. Although he's only down to 3 cards now. So let's see. And well, there we go. And that was an excellent game. Oh man, that worked really well for him. That was actually really nice. Well, there we go. That was the first game, and I think that was a really good game. I had a lot of fun with that. So I want to thank Rizar, I think. I'm probably mispronouncing that or whatever, but that was a good game, and I'm glad I got to play it. We're gonna take a break now, and I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll see how this deck runs from there. So, thanks everybody for joining me, and have a great